Hello YouTubers, today we're going to do a review on the Bluedio T4 4th generation. There is a new version out of the T4, the T4 Plus, and we will be comparing this Bluetooth headphones with the T3 and see if there's any difference with that. Here's the headphones, as you can see. Comes with this nice packaging, Bluedio logo in front. Let's first start with the box. Let's see what the box is. Bluedio version 4.2, drivers 57 millimeters, 16 hours, about 16 hours I would say playtime, and about 650 hours standby time. That is actually great for Bluetooth headset. So if you're not using it and it's fully charged, of course you can use it whenever you feel like it. So let's see how this Bluetooth headset feels. Well, I'm used to feeling this Bluetooth headsets when it comes to feeling the cups, and you can see it's really soft. And yeah, so how can I say it? I've got very high expectations when it comes to the Bluedio headsets, because in late I've been trying out different Bluetooth headsets from the T2 up to the T4s now, and then also we're doing this later review of the Bluedio Air. This is also one of the first generations. Now Bluedio has a habit of changing the headphones in every couple of months or every second month. Like you will get the T4, then you get the T4 Plus, you get the T3, and you get the T4, the T3 Plus. So yeah, so if you look at it, let's start unwrapping it. Still got a little plastic on here. Let me see. The build quality, I would say it's the same as the T3. So let's take the T3 and we make a comparison. Now this bag I'm taking the T3 out of is not a T3 bag. This is a little bag I bought at the shop. It's to hold any type of headsets. It's a universal headset. And there's of course the cables I got with the T3. And this is the bag, the nice velvet bag that I got with the T3, also with its own hidden compartment to keep your wires separately from your headset if you do use this. Now with the T3 we had 3D sound. Now if you look at it at the box here, I don't see anything mentioning about 3D sound. Personally, I never used the 3D sound. I used it once or twice when I got it, just to see what it's like, or what it's like to use it. And in my personal opinion, yes, you can hear difference, but for me there wasn't that much difference. What this one does have is of course the noise cancellation. Now I have tested this before today, and I must say it does work. It won't work with when somebody's speaking, but it works with ambient noise. Like for instance, my computer's on. Once I switch this on, I don't hear my computer. Like when you're sitting in an airplane, I don't think you will hear the engine much. You know, when you're sitting in the airplane and you hear this engine's going on and this woof sound, you won't hear that. But let's see the difference and let's get to the point of this review. Okay, so first of all, weight comparison. I would say it's similar, but not that similar. I would say T3 is still a little heavier. Okay, let's go to the buttons. This is where we got the ambient for the noise cancellation button. As you can see, it turns green when it's on, and just like this is on the right cup. We got your on and off button. Also, as we all know, if you hold it in a few seconds longer, it goes into pairing mode. Then we got your pause and play button. We also got your microphone right here, and here we got your up and down volume button. Now the buttons is totally different from the T3. It's a complete redo of the buttons. Also when it comes to your 3.5mm jack, your audio jack, your auxiliary jack, whatever you call it, the T4 does not have this feature. Let's see in the box and see what else the T4 has to offer when it comes to this new innovation. When it comes to, it's got USB-C input. As you can see, the T4 also has a nice velvet back, more like a matte grey but also velvet. The velvets of the two bags, I would say, feels the same. Yeah, it feels the same, but also very strong build quality. Like I said, you do get quality for your purchase and for the amount of money that when you've been buying a Bluedio headset. Okay, so here we got the cables, and let's take a look at this cable. So here you can see the points. The 3.5mm jack, and that's where you can put into your phone, into your PC, into your whatever device you have. But the same port that you would use to charge the T4s is also your audio port. Being your audio port, which I like. They also always give this little flat cables for it, which I really like. And then of course at the bottom you have your manual. Damn, I must say, this boxes, I mean, how much money do they spend on these boxes? Even the box itself feels a little bit like some type of material. And as we know, everything in the manuals is, whoever looks at the manuals, but that's normally where you get any information that you need if you're one of the people that reads the manuals. The box most probably says it all. It tells you what each little button is for, and what each little hole is for on this headsets. Now, as you can hear, there's a slight clicking, and that's just the metal maybe going against the plastic, but nothing to talk about. We're on the T3. A lot of people, and in some reviews I saw, people are always complaining about this. Me personally, it's not a problem, because once you put it on, the sound is gone. It sits there, and that's what I like about the T3. It sits there. You don't have to worry about falling off. The T3s, it doesn't say on the box it's over the ear headsets, but I've got some like a little big ears. But the thing is, I can feel, for some people or women that use the T3s, I could say it could be branded as an over ear headset for a woman or for a guy with small ears. Where the cap size of this one, as you can see here, is just slightly a little bigger. Look at it. Slightly a little bigger. It's slightly a little bigger. Now, if you put this ones on, this is definitely over the ear. I don't know if it says on the box it's over the ear. It doesn't say anywhere I can see it's over the ear, but in my personal opinion, it goes over my ears. And it fits in snug and is comfortable. The only difference, like I said before, once you put it on your head, you can feel actually the weight difference. Yeah, so, but if you can look at it, the headbands, as always, nice and comfortable, Both say having the logo Turbine on top. Of course, for the T4 you have the buttons here, and in the middle you have your blue light that flickers on as soon as you switch on your Bluetooth. And at the bottom you have your pause and play button. Like I said before, here we have the same thing, only different, but your LED light is right here next to your microphone. Okay, and that's the light will flicker on. I said before this is your microphone, but I mean this one is your microphone. But here, as you can see, this is your LED light will go on. So as soon as I switch it on and see what happens. Power on. Love that voice. Well, I think they're using the same lady for the same voice on each headset, or the same recording. But what I did notice about it, about this headset, about Bluedio, I didn't check it yet with the T3 or with the Bluedio Air, but I know this one, if you leave it on and it's not connecting to something, or you're not using it, like you connect it to your PC and it says connected, and it's when you play a movie in your PC or whatever, you can hear it and you can listen to your movie. But as soon as you switch the movie off or close the file of that movie, this headset actually switch off by itself in a couple of minutes. This is what I noticed, and yeah, that's actually a great feature to have, and saving on battery life. But sound, let's talk about sound. I'm not going to do put the speaker against the camera so you guys can hear the sound, because I don't think that will do it any justice. But what I can tell you is, first, when it comes to mids, and if you listen for the high pitches in different types of music, hip hop, rock, because this is how I normally test if headphones with different types of music, even with classic, I would say this one's got a more cleaner sound when it comes to these things, the T4s. Definitely a slight better sound quality and a more cleaner sound quality. Where the T3s are also good, but I would say the T4s. But big difference comparison with the T4s and the T3s, the bass. There is plenty of bass in the T4s, but not to compare with the T3. Yeah, so if you look at it at the end of the day, if you want somebody somebody more for bass, and that I would say you go into the T3. I have heard that the T Plus also got the same type of bass. The T4 Plus got the same type of bass as the T3s. But if you're looking for somebody for something with bass, I would say then rather look at other reviews and also see which one has the most bass. But in my personal experience, the T3 lacks plenty of bass, and the T3 Plus. And I also heard that the T4s, which I haven't reviewed yet, also has plenty of bass. But the T4s, no, the bass is there, but I would say like it's a normal bass. It's more for a mellow, a person that listens to mellow music, and to a person that doesn't want to blow off the ears. But always, what we can guarantee with Bluedio is that the headsets of Bluedio works great. Great quality for money, great value for your money. I mean, if you compare this with bass or JPL or some of those higher brands, you're more or less just paying for the name of the brand, because they're popular, they've been around longer, and I think mostly just paying for the name. But when it comes to quality, if you think, make example, bass had to make a repair headset with this metal alloy here and everything, they're going to charge your arm and a leg for that headset, just for the metal they are using, and then also they'll charge you extra $100 or $50 just for the noise cancellation. Also, when it comes to this setting, what is different between the two is in the band. Here you got little numbers 1 to 8, and you can set them exactly as the other side when you fit them on your head. Where the T3 does not have that. But the T3 feels a little more sturdier, but the only reason is because the band is much thicker. It's much broader than the T4s. Yeah. And also, different from the T3 is the cups. The cups can swing right through, as you can see. So if you just want to listen to one side, you want to put it on your ear like this, you know, or you want to find to put the ear against from the other side and listen with you, I mean, that can work too. And you can do it like that. And also, it's also easy to carry around your neck if you're one of those guys. I mean, most of us are. And just flip it out. But it cannot flip the other way around unless you turn the cups around. With the T3, we know only falls this way and no other way. Okay? So, yeah, and this is my review of the T4s. And if you have any questions, please just write to me in my inbox me, and subscribe, because next time we'll be doing the Bluedio Air, which is the older version of the Bluedio. But the reason why I'm doing it, I just have this set of Bluetooth headsets here, and I've been using it for a while, and I've got a few different opinions in other people about what I found out my personal experience, because everything I'm doing on the reviews with my personal experience about these headsets. Later this week I will be reviewing the Faith 2, and yeah, and I'll be using that for a day also to see what kind of feedback I can bring you guys to that with that headset. But if you have any questions, please feel free to inbox me. If there's anything I missed in my review, please ask me about it, and I'll be glad to respond to you and write back to you. And hit the subscribe button, and yeah, and wait for my next video. And also when I go live, please hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. And if you don't like it, hit the unlike button. And maybe if when you hit the unlike button, tell me why you didn't like it, and I can maybe capitalize on that. Or hit the like button and tell me still you didn't like something about the review, I can also fix that. Okay, so till next time, see you guys.